I think people focus too much on getting heard. That's mostly the goal that I hear from people. I ask people, yo, what are you trying to do with your music? Oh, I'm just trying to get my music heard. I'm like, okay, then what? What happens when your music is heard? Do you have some kind of idea that the whole world is going to be onto you as soon as they hear you? Because it's not exactly going to go like that. Now, if you're trying to get heard by big names, for example, now let's say tomorrow you go to the mall or you go anywhere and you run into Diddy. And you go up to him and he gives you a minute. He says, impress me. And you drop a 16. You just drop a 16. You're getting heard right by Diddy. That's not going to do anything for you. Do you know what I mean? Dropping a 16 live is never going to do anything for anyone in terms of getting anywhere. Or maybe you've got an opportunity to play some music. Now, is your music quality? Is your music a product? Or is your music... Purchase your beats now in the background, you know what I'm saying? Are your beats tagged? Your production quality's up there. It's all good getting your music heard, but that is not, should not be the goal. That should not be the end game. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, I just want to be heard, but what happens after that? Do you know how to keep a big fan base? Do you know how to capture an email list where you can send them everything? Do you know how to market yourself? Do you have a brand? Do you know where to start branding? See, it's not going to be what you think it is, just getting your music heard. That cannot be your goal. What's after that? You're getting heard. You're just going on an assumption that when people hear it, everyone's going to go crazy. But chances are it's not going to be like that. This is a slow process that you build up to. You've got to work on your craft. You've got to work on your brand. You've got to work on your marketing technique. You've got to work on your people skills. All these things are coming to the equation and they should be the focuses. They should be your goals. Your goals should be to get good at marketing, to build a brand, like these really fucking important bricks to what you do. Yet your goal is just to get here. It makes no sense. It's remedial. It doesn't make sense. And it's not to shade, it's not to shit on anybody, this is just the truth. Is your brand built up enough to handle having 1,000 fans? Do you have content to keep them interesting and busy other than your music? Do you have merchandise to sell to these people? Do you have products, do you have services to sell to these people so you can sustain your music career? Unless your music is already top notch, unless your music is already selling, even if you do get an audience with someone who can do something for you, like say you ran into someone in the industry that could really do something for you, someone with a label, a big name. These labels don't fuck with artist development no more. With all the tools and everything out here for you to build your brand, for you to build your music quality, for you to build everything. All these tools out here. So if you're not the finished product when you meet these people, if you're not the finished product when you hit up 1,000 people, when you put a lot of money into promotion, it's not going to have the impact you think it is. Getting your music heard should not be your goal. Let's start focusing on the bricks that count and start putting them into the foundation. Right now you're trying to build a building from the top floor down. What are you building that top floor on? You can't make the top floor float in the air and build your way down. You've got to build from the ground up. Getting here should be far end of the scale. Hopefully it makes sense. Something I very much believe in, something I teach all my clients. Look, you've got to start from scratch. You've got to build from the ground up. The foundation needs to be laid. It needs to be built upon. Let's not try and shoot straight for the #1 goal, our main goal in life. Let's not try shoot for that immediately. Let's build our way up to that so it's solid and you don't get rocked. But yeah, don't get mad, get motivated. Let's go.